everybody, and welcome to the Flair the John Mayer Show. I'm your host today, John Mayer, and today I'm going to be doing volunteer work for the SPCA, which is an animal shelter here in Norfolk, Virginia. So stay tuned as I shoot some footage of the dogs, the shelter, and my fellow shipmates today. Stay tuned. So right now I'm standing outside of the SPCA, and you should be able to hear the dogs from inside. They're barking pretty loud. I think some of these guys think that we're here to take them home, and that's so sad because I don't think it's true. I don't think that, well, I know it's not true. We won't be taking any of these dogs home, but it kind of reminds me of, I don't know, just the mental and the intelligence of dogs. So they probably here thinking that, you know, we're going to be taking them home today, but we're not. We're just doing some volunteer work. So what are your expectations today out here working, doing volunteer work for the SPCA?
You know, I expect to have Lavis in some of these cages and clean up some dog crap, hopefully. Just kind of play with some of the animals and enjoy a day of not being at work.
What about
true
you?
though. Well, it's a beautiful day outside, and my personal expectations. Well, I've never been here before. This is my first time, so hopefully I have a good time. And who knows, maybe I walk out here with a dog or a cat or something.
You seem like more of like a rabbit kind of person.
Yeah.
I think you might get like a rabbit. But.
And what are your names?
Matt.
Jason.
All right, thank you.
We typically get lots of pits, beagles, hound dogs, as well as like lab mixes. Typically we'll get more dogs after like the hunting season is over in Virginia. We'll get a lot more beagles and hounds because they just get released from like areas in North Carolina, and so we get a lot from different shelters too. And then, I mean, people typically come in looking more for smaller dogs. So anytime we get a smaller dog breed, they're gone immediately. We have 2 Pomeranians that are out front right now getting spayed and neutered, and they were adopted last weekend.
So are those free services that y'all have for dogs?
So if you adopt a dog and it's a foster to adopt, we still pay for that until it's a full adoption. After that, then it's legally 100% your dog. And then if you do a full adoption, then again, that's your dog once you adopt them. Yeah.
So what's the most rewarding part about this job?
Seeing them go home, seeing a dog that came in maybe like sick, or may had some behavioral issues, and seeing them change throughout the time they're here, because we work with them a lot as staff, and then seeing them go home to their new place of residence is really rewarding. When they finally find their forever home, that's really great.
So why do you think there's a need for animal shelters?
Mainly because I think it's a lack of education. People don't know what they're getting themselves into when they adopt a dog or when they go out and buy a dog. And then they're unsure of what to do, or something occurs in their home and they're like, I don't want to deal with this anymore, and they bring the dog back instead of, maybe training their dog, working on behavioral issues in the home. And then trying to get some outside help too, which is why we always recommend obedience classes, because again, it bonds the dog to you more, and it also just works with them so they're not having any issues in your home.
So what's the best advice you can give for somebody who's looking to buy a dog or adopt a dog, or what's the best advice you can give to those people?
I would say do a lot of research. Make sure you're getting the dog that's going to best fit your lifestyle. Like, don't go get an active dog if you like to stay at home all day, because that's just going to be a bit of concern later on in the future.
All right, thank you. So I'm here drying up the kennels for the dogs. We're putting down bedding, and hopefully they have a nice little comfortable spot to lay at night. This is hard work.
Good job, Bynum. The dogs thank you.
My airways are closing up.
Go outside.
So this is the pantry of food that's donated to the dogs and cats and or any other animals in Virginia that comes here to the SPCA. As you can see, it's very full. They get donations every year. Every day actually, not just every year. Bedding, food, cat litter, cages. So yeah, it's pretty decent here for the animals. They should never go hungry. And done. Yeah, I can't.
Drop it. Drop it.
Let's lay down. That's not a drop.
So, did y'all learn anything today? Here at the SPCA?
We learned that even animals go through things, you know, but everyone deserves a second chance.
A second chance, they ain't do nothing wrong. What you mean?
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, true, but they still deserves a life, you know.
Yeah.
A happy home.
Yeah, that.
For somebody to love them.
Yes,
That's what you meant by second chance. Right?
Yes, absolutely.
So, was there any dog in particular that y'all would probably want to take home today? If y'all had the option?
Or cat.
Or cat, that's true.
A cat.
A cat.
Yeah, I seen this dog, right? One was named Ginger and one was named Mimi, and they was killers. I think that's why I like it.
I like Garfield. He was so fat.
Yeah, it was a cat named Garfield.
I love
She
Chunky
liked it.
Chunks.
What was his name though?
Garfield.
Monterey.
Garfield. Garfield.
Yeah, whatever she called.
So, would y'all come back and volunteer again?
Yeah, we'll come back and volunteer. Well, for Comrail, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the, you know, love the Navy, you know. Yeah, that's about it.
It was a lot of hard work, right?
Good hard work. I was in there, Mr. Miyagi, you know, wiping down walls, you know. As long as they got somewhere good to sleep, it's cool.
We just should have came in something other than uniforms.
Yeah. I wouldn't get a dog from here though. Maybe a cat at the most, but I would have to get my dog and teach my dog from the jump. You feel me?
Okay guys, so working with the SPCA today was a huge success. They are a very compassionate and hardworking organization. They care about animals and they want to prevent the mistreatment of animals worldwide. That is what their focus is on. Their job is really for the safety of all animals, whether it's a cat, dog, alligator, some kind of reptile. Like, they are for the animals, and they only hope to promote education to better take care and cohabitate with animals. Dogs and cats are our best friends, and whatever pet you decide, that's your best friend. So the SPCA is simply saying, be responsible, know what you're getting yourself into before you go out and buy a pet, to prevent you even having to submit your animal to an adoption shelter, or to prevent euthanasia. So that's my show today, y'all. Thank you for watching. I had a great time. Thank you, SPCA, for your services. And I'll talk to you guys later. Like, share, comment. Deuces.